YouTube, how are you? It's Money Minded Michelle and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you like what you see, you stay and subscribe, and decide to become a part of the Money Minded tribe. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. As always, it's a pleasure to have you. So the theme of today's video is something a little different. I've got a really good collective haul here. I am looking to rebuild a professional wardrobe. I've been talking a little bit about it through videos, and this one's going to be a little bit of a chatty one, but I've also got some really great deals that I can't wait to show and share from Walmart, from Goodwill, and even some really good goodies that I found at Land's End, one of my favorite retailers for clothing that fits my squidgy middle-aged body. But anyway, I've got a lot of good stuff that I can't wait to share and show. So let's just go ahead and go. And like I mentioned, this one might be a little bit of a chatty one. So I am I am back on the job market again, guys. If you've been rocking with me for a little while, I was going to be losing my job of nearly 6 years due to the sale of a company, the company that I worked for, and the logistics department that I belonged to was all decimated. Everybody from my department was let go as of last April. Well, I felt very lucky last November of 2024 to have been able to have landed a new job. And I remember sharing that excitement with you all, my trepidation about being back in the workforce at nearly 50 years old, and then being able to get myself what I thought was a very awesome and solid job. And, you know, truth be told, you guys, it was not awesome and definitely not solid. And I'll kind of explain briefly. Once I got there, it wasn't exactly the kind of job that they had told me it would be. It wasn't really working as much with the warehouses that I'm used to. I'm used to like transportation and warehousing is where I excel, and like tracing freight and answering customer inquiries with relation to products that they're waiting to ship out, things like that. And this was not that type of job. I was doing invoice preparation and things like that, while I know how to do, it's just not really what I'm great at. And if I had known that the job was that heavy in that kind of work, I probably wouldn't have taken it, truth be told. But nonetheless, I was there trying to make it work, but also seeing that it was also very dysfunctional in certain respects. And they weren't giving me enough work to do, even though I was a new person. They weren't giving me enough training. So I was like kind of like on the fly learning everything. And I was picking it up, you know, because I had come with a lot of experience. I've been doing this kind of work for over 15 years, but every company is different in the way that they do things. And those were the things not being shown to me. And so I knew it was a very uncomfortable situation to begin with. And I had been looking casually, pretty much as soon as I started. If I'm honest, I was ready to just jump ship, not even put this job on my resume and just move on, just move on. But I was trying to make it work. And, as of the end of August, prior to that, a couple months prior to that, we had lost a major customer. And I asked my manager a very pointed question, who, by the way, he's a nice person. He was not a great manager, but he was a very nice person. And I asked him, what do you see as my future, or how are we going to redistribute the work so that we all have, I was just one person in a 3-person department, my manager, and I had a counterpart, which that's another thing too. My counterpart was not somebody who, they were not very forthcoming with giving all the information necessary to train me properly. So like I was constantly feeling like I was missing something. And the truth was, because I always was. It's akin to like somebody makes something really delicious and you say, oh my goodness, how did you make this? Or can I have the recipe? And they leave out a key ingredient. Yeah, one of those type of people. So I was up against quite a few odds. My manager couldn't answer how we were going to redistribute the work. I've been trying to, look for work in the meantime. And as of the end of August, I was let go. And they reiterated it had nothing to do with my performance or who I was as a person or my skill set or none of these things. They just simply didn't have enough work for me, which I found very odd, because when I was going through the hiring process, they said, we have so much work. We have work coming out of our ears. We need somebody like you. And then they didn't ever give me any work. It was just the oddest, weirdest thing I'd ever experienced. well, I'd like to say it was the oddest thing I've ever experienced, but I actually worked for another company where it was almost an identical situation some years ago. But nonetheless, I am moving forward, folks. I am back in the job market at 51. And so the reason why I've been showing you guys some of my Goodwill picks and things like that is because I am trying to rebuild a professional wardrobe for someone who I have not had to wear professional clothing in a while. And I am working off the assumption that I'm going to have in-person work, if not full time, at least most of the time, and maybe on a hybrid situation. So I need clothes that will be appropriate. So, and I've outgrown some of my business casual, well, in fact, all my business casual wardrobe. So that's what I'm up to, you guys. So that's the reason for the little bit of variety. I had a couple people comment that, you know, they really like my Dollar Tree content the most. And I love my Dollar Tree content the most. And I still wanted to bring you Dollar Tree content. I mean, I'm still buying, and I still had things from prior purchases, you know, just I film a lot of my content in advance. This is a video that is being filmed in advance. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be releasing it, but anyway, I just want you all to enjoy it. I wanted to kind of explain what's been going on with me a little bit. It's also another reason why I haven't been answering the comments as much, because I was like struggling with a job that I didn't even like and wasn't even sure I wanted to keep. And now I'm struggling with finding a new job that hopefully is a good fit. And all I want is to just work hard for a company that is on solid footing. So it is stable. That's what I'm trying to say. Stable company, hard work. I'm ready. So pray for me, guys. It's been, I'm finding jobs to apply for, but so far no interviews, but it's just been a few weeks. It's only been like 3-4 weeks at this point. So I'm also, another thing, I am also working with a job counselor with, this is something set up by the company. I guess they felt bad about letting me go, and they set me up with this person for free. So I'm working with, and she was able to redo my resume in certain ways so that hopefully when I'm sending in my resume, like hundreds and possibly even thousands of other people are, that certain keywords are being picked up on my resume for that job, so that my resume is being seen by the right people. So like, it's crazy that, I mean, you know, I remember in the late 90s, I was still looking for jobs where I looked in the newspaper. In fact, the last job I had, 1999, I was hired at a company that I found that job in the newspaper. And since then, it's been all online. And here you think you're doing everything right. I've got a solid resume. I've got great experience. But now it's a matter of keywords and marketing yourself. And it's kind of wild. So as I move along, if there's any tips that I can share, I will be happy to do so and give you guys some free advice like I'm receiving myself, as far as maybe certain ways we can, or maybe I can point you towards certain resources or something to help you if you are somebody like me and also in the job market. But anyway, let's get into this haul. Oh my gosh, I've been out talking for almost 8 minutes already. So if you're still here, thank you so much. Let me show you some of the beautiful things that I found let's start with Walmart, because there's just a few things. We're going to start with by Time and True. This is a very cute top. They do a lot of this kind of sleeve. I like it. It's just like a really nice, I call it an elevated t-shirt, because it is. It's just like almost like it's a slub knit, but not too thin. I like it. It looks really nice on me. And you get like an eyelet sleeve, a totally eyelet sleeve. This is 100% cotton. It's got a split neck, kind of similar to the neck I'm wearing. This is a Land's End top, but not part of this particular haul, nonetheless. This top, oh my goodness, what did I pay for this? I'm trying to remember. I think it was originally like $12.98, and I want to say I paid maybe $6 for it. $5, something like that. It was really inexpensive. I'm sorry. I bought it a little while ago. I've been kind of saving this haul, just so I had enough like cool stuff to show you. I also found, I cannot resist. You guys know I love my music t-shirts, my band t-shirts. I wear them on camera quite a bit, so I cannot resist when I see this awesome Beatles t-shirt. It's quite oversized. This isn't a triple X. Normally I wear a 2X in these t-shirts, but this one's a 3X. But you know what? Even oversized, it looks really cute on me. And it's on like, this is kind of like a slate gray background. And we've got the Beatles. Here comes the sun and the famous Abbey Road Walk Across the Street by the Beatles. I'm thinking ahead. So you guys also know that, you know, prior to losing my job, in fact, prior to losing that major customer, I had booked a trip to Cancun with my best friend Megan to go see our favorite band Fish, and it's all paid for. I had the money for it. Like, I wasn't relying on the job in order to pay it. I'm not paying it in installments. I paid it all at once. I had the money in savings to do so. So that said, Would I necessarily book this trip at this time? Maybe not, but at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and say I deserve it. And I'm going through with it anyway because it, like I said, it's all paid for. The airfare's paid for, my passport, everything. I'm ready to go. So, and now I have a few new items that I can wear. I have a new swimsuit from a previous haul that I showed you guys. So I'm pretty much ready. I'm ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy it. And this t-shirt will definitely come with. So that was my point on that. I also picked up these, a pair of jeans by Tara and Sky. And normally Walmart jeans don't fit me the best, but you know what? These are super nice. They're in a size 16 petite. Now, I'm not typically a petite person. Like I wear typically like just like whatever medium length or average length, average. Let's say average, not normal, average, because what's normal, right? Certainly not me. But anyway, I don't do a lot of petite, but these really fit well. For the price, $11. I paid $11. They were originally $22.98, so they were half off. And I figured, what the heck? Let me just try them. You guys, these are a great fit. They're nice. They're stretchy. They've got a nice amount of stretch. And they've got like the whiskering already, and it's kind of like a lighter blue. And so this is a color I don't already have. I do have some, I did go through my clothes. I do have some jeans that still fit, thank goodness, in a nice dark rinse. So if I'm, if it's the type of job where you're allowed to wear jeans, those would be very office ready, whereas these are more weekend. But I really like these, and they actually make my tush look good. So yay, yay for that. And yay for that price too, right? Awesome, awesome. Non-clothing items from Walmart. I just want to show you real quick. I bought these Crayola crayons for 50 cents a box. I bought 4 of them because I want to, we're going to go visit, Hugo and I are going to go visit Jacob pretty soon. I want to bring some of my adult coloring books that I've picked up along the way from the Dollar Tree and just kind of leave them in one of the student lounges with some crayons. And so then if anybody wants to color, it's a great stress relief, right? So these are some of the coloring books that I decided to donate. My Okay Boomer, because this is hilarious and I think the kids would really enjoy this. So I grabbed that one. I grabbed this one. This is Gretchen Rubin, The Happiness Project mini posters. I showed this a while ago. It's a coloring book. There's 20 hand-lettered quotes to pull out and frame, and they're on a beautiful cardstock. And they're just like awesome inspirational quotes that you can color or not. But of course, anybody who wants, they can help themselves to 1 or 2 or a few and maybe put them on their wall or bulletin board, right? I thought this was really cool. And it is. It's a nice, really nice, thick. I don't know if you could appreciate how thick that cardstock is, but it is really nice. So I grabbed one of those. And then I found this book amongst all my stuff. That's another thing, you guys. So since I'm not working right now, I devote my mornings to looking for jobs, and I've been devoting my afternoons to cleaning and rearranging my home and getting things good and functional once more, because it's been kind of a disaster, especially with Jacob and getting all of his stuff together for the move and whatever. I want to just get everything reorganized again. So now's a good time to do it, right? Anyway, in doing so, I found these books, including this one, The Art of Whimsical Living. And it's a coloring book for play and purpose. And so it's like just all kinds of different. You can create a calendar using these pages. So somebody could tear out all the pages if they want to create a calendar. There's different quotes. This is Be the Change You Wish to See in the World by Mahatma Gandhi. That's a quote from Gandhi. Oops, something just slipped off my lap. Here, Do What You Love. Lots of different coloring and activities. So if there's any others that I can find before we leave, I will do so. But I wanted to grab some crayons to go with that so that the college kiddos can do a little stress relief coloring, right? I thought that was fun. I also found on clearance from Walmart, and I only found one package. I wish I could have found more. These 12 unsharpened pencils in a sports motif. We've got football, baseball, basketball, tennis, soccer, and what's on the end? Basketball. Duh, Michelle, of course basketball. No, we have 2 basketballs then, don't we? Oh, this is multi-sport. Oh, is this bowling? It's all kinds of sports. Nonetheless, get with it, Michelle. These pencils were 60 cents. I'm like, what a great pickup. I'm going to throw them into my candy bowl for Halloween for any of the kiddos who don't want anything edible. We've got pencils. So I went ahead and grabbed those. And then lastly, just something to eat from Walmart. I found this and I thought, how timely, and why is this on clearance? This is normally, what does it say here? Normally $1.99, marked down to 40 cents. This is called Fresh Success. It's an apple crisp mix. All you need is, all you need is 6 to 8 medium to large cooking apples, about 2.5 pounds. And you peel them if you want, slice and quarter, and core. And then, and 5 tablespoons of butter. And it's to make an apple crisp. You just layer it in your baking pan, put this stuff on top, which is it's brown sugar and rolled oats, basically, and there's cinnamon. You can certainly zhuzh it up if you want to, and then you put your sliced butter on top and just let it bake. Like an easy dump cake kind of situation. 40 cents. So I picked up 2, because why not? I'm throwing this in with my baking goodies. Fun times. So that's Walmart. Let's move into, well, Land's End, we'll save that for the end. Let's get into some Goodwill goodies, you guys, including, well, here, we'll start with some clothing items, and then I've got a couple non-clothing items too. So to start with, speaking of Land's End, and I know I wax poetic about how much I love Land's End, but I love the fabrics. This is a Supima cotton shirt that I'm wearing right now. This is I bought this a while ago. It's got a split neck. It's really, it's got a great sleeve. It covers, this is in a 1X, so it's funny, like at Walmart where I'm wearing 2 and 3X, I'm wearing 1X in Land's End. So it's also vanity sizing, yay. But nonetheless, it's got that thick bodied material that I'm looking for in natural fibers. It washes and wears just beautifully. So I love the Land's End. So when I can find Land's End at the thrift, that always makes me happy. And I found this beautiful, it's like a relaxed fit tee. This is in a 2X. Normally I wear a 1X. So it is a bit oversized on me, but I love it anyway. It's super comfy in this beautiful eggplant color. It's a beautiful cotton t-shirt, V-neck. It has like little side vents. So like, I guess it's meant to be maybe tunic length. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I tried. I try on everything at the thrift store, you guys, which may skeeve you guys, but it doesn't skeeve me, because you know what skeeves me? Buying stuff, then when I bring it home and it doesn't fit and I can't return it, that skeeves me. So, and thrift store prices are going up. Sometimes sometimes you can buy stuff new, marked way down if you can be lucky enough to get it, and it'll cost you as much or less than Goodwill. So kind of interesting. But for most Land's End items, Goodwill is, if you can find in good condition, Goodwill is it. And do I still have the tag on this? I don't think I do. I want to say I paid $4.99 for this. That sounds about right. For this t-shirt by Land's End. And then next, I'll show you this blouse real quick that I love. This is from Talbot's. It's a 3X, but does not fit like a 3X. It fits more like a 2X, if you ask me. I paid $6.99 for it, but look how beautiful. It's in a tunic length. It's got 3/4 sleeve, and the sleeves are like, at the bottom, at the bottom the fabric is doubled up. So it really, it hangs nice. It feels nice. It feels amazing on my skin. I love it. I am perimenopausal. I am constantly with the hot flashes. So I am looking for things that I can layer. So while this has got like a summery and springy kind of vibe to it, I think I can definitely use this in the fall and just layer a sweater over it. I love the fact that the placket on the front has embroidery on it. And there's even little bitty beads. I don't know if you guys can see, there's little bitty seed beads here. Little accents like this. It's got a split neck. It fits me to a T. I just love it. It looks amazing on me. It covers all the sins. It does all the things that I wanted to do. I paid $6.99 for this beautiful blouse from Talbot's. It's in amazing condition. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And so as a little palette cleanser, let me show you a couple of non-clothing items that I found at the GW. So this was $2.99, and it is one of these roses, usually at like at a Renaissance fair. I've seen these before. They take live roses and they dip them in resin and then tip them in gold. And I don't recall how much they normally cost. This one I think was donated because it probably had a longer stem, which is broken. But I paid $2.99 for it because I just really like it. I thought it was very pretty. This leaf got a little bit bent up too, so it might require just a little bit of gluing just to keep it stable. But I'm going to find just a little bitty, if I don't have one already, a little bitty like little vase or bottle or something from Dollar Tree. If I don't already have something in the house, I will find something at the DT to place this in. I just think it's very pretty. There's really something about it, and the colors of the rose itself and with the gold, it's cool. It's just different. So I went ahead and grabbed that for $2.99. I thought it was fun. Oops, let me place it here on this table carefully. Sorry. And this was something I couldn't leave behind. For $1.99, right in season, this Rae Dunn canny, that says pumpkin on it. And the top has a carved maple leaf, and it says Rae Dunn. Am I holding that up right side up? I don't know. No, I don't think I am. Here we are. It says Rae Dunn. I thought maybe it had been a candle before, and maybe it had, but that would be an awfully big candle. And I don't smell anything like there had been wax in it, but you never know. And there's nothing on the lid. So I don't know that it was a candle. I think it's just a little candy, and I figure I'm going to put tea bags in it and keep it on my counter through Thanksgiving. I thought, how timely, and it was only $1.99. I couldn't leave her. I'm like, oh, you're in such good shape. Come on, girlie, let's go. So my little pumpkin came home with me. Cool beans. Okay, back to clothing. I had mentioned a couple Dollar Tree hauls ago that I had found a little sewing kit in line, which is great because I had bought a cardigan sweater at Goodwill that had a little teeny hole in the elbow, and I still need to sew it, but I wanted to share this with you guys first and then take the tags off, sew that itty bitty hole, and get this washed. But I found this cardigan. Let's see. I find a nice way to hold up and show you guys. In black and tan. It's like one side is black with this white kind of Fair Isle sort of trim, and then the other side is tan with this Fair Isle pattern on the sleeve. So it's cool. It's like symmetrical and yet asymmetrical because of the coloration. I thought it was just kind of cute and different. It is a cardigan. It came from Lane Bryant. This is in a size 18-20. And Lane Bryant is expensive. I have not been in a Lane Bryant. There's not too many Lane Bryant physical stores near me anymore. I think the closest one to me would be, if you're local, the Harlem Irving Plaza, I believe might be the closest physical Lane Bryant store to me these days. But of course they have a huge online presence and that kind of thing. But wow, I'm astonished about how much Lane Bryant costs. So when I could find it at the Goodwill for only $5.99, this beautiful cardigan that it kind of comes down to about the fold of my leg. So it's a little bit longer, covers the tush. It fits me well. Like if there were buttons, I could button it up easily, but there aren't. You know, it's not that kind. It is an open sweater, you know, but I thought this might be kind of an upgrade to the hoodie that I normally keep on the back of an office chair. I thought this might be nice to keep at work because you never know, like with office temperatures, with my own personal temperatures going on, that kind of thing. I think a cardigan is a really nice addition to the wardrobe. And this was in beautiful, beautiful condition. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I thought it was really cool. So grab that. Got to fix her up. And then a couple of really great basics. First of all, I found this is by Charter Club, which is a Macy's brand in a size, is this extra large? In a size extra large. I paid $4.99 for this skirt. It is actually a skirt. And it comes down to just above my knee, you know, or right at about the knee, you know, so it's a good length. The shorts on the inside, really great, you know, for preventing chub rub. Let's just keep it real, sis. It happens, you know. And what I really love about this is I can wear this casual, or it's the kind of fabric. It's like that good fabric that like somebody's slacks are made out of. I can't tell you what it is exactly, but it's really nice. I could easily dress this up or down. So I had to pick it up at only $4.99 in excellent condition, fits me beautifully, looks as business casual or as casual as I'd like for it to be. I really, really like this this skirt. So I thought that was an awesome, awesome pickup. Super cool by Charter Club by Macy's. Awesome. And then lastly, another great basic from Goodwill are these beautiful black slacks from Lee. These are size 16, just 16 average. And what I love about these is, first of all, they fit me beautiful. Second of all, they are such a nice pant. Like these are like a nice, they remind me of a good men's pant. You know what I mean? Like a good Hagar type slack, you know, something that is perfect for work. Shouldn't require too much ironing, I don't think. Wears like iron. The color should stay nice. I love that it has a stretchy waistband, so it really hugs my waist. I might not have to wear a belt, although there are belt loops, and I do have a belt, but anytime I can get away with not wearing a belt, that's good by me, because I don't even like wearing anything with a fly these days, you guys. I've really been spoiled from working at home, and being able to wear whatever the hell I want. So, again, I may have to get used to, if not just for interviews, but I may have to get used to an office environment once more and wear better clothes. So I was thrilled to find such awesome, beautiful pants like these in such amazing condition that fit me like they were made for me. Honest to God, I've been really, really lucky. I go to like 3 different Goodwills. Well, actually 4, I should say 4. There are 2 that are closer to my house, 2 that are further away, just under 10 miles for both of those. Well, one is about 10 miles. The other one is maybe about 7. So very, very close to me. I've got 4 really good Goodwills. And the area in which I live, the north suburbs of Chicago, while the town that I live is very middle class, when you start going further north, the money starts going up. And I'm finding at those Goodwill locations, I find some really beautiful things in excellent condition by really nice, really nice companies and, better labels, better brands, and again, I'm not a label snob. That's not the idea at all. For me, I'm just looking for natural fibers. I'm looking for substantial clothing. Like I can't do too many slub knit things because it shows all the lumps and the bumps. And I'm just trying to look, I'm embracing where I'm at right now. However, I also want to look polished and professional and smooth without wearing a bunch of shapewear because that would be a nightmare with the hot flashes. It's a whole thing, you guys. It's a whole thing. Yes, getting older is so much fun, right? Thank goodness we get wiser because otherwise I'm not sure this would be worth it. But anyway, let me show you the last of my haul. This is some items that I picked up at Land's End on a super duper sale. Let me tell you something about the internet and about Facebook and about Instagram is if you like a company or if you even think about a company, boom, don't you know they show you, oh, look what's on sale or oh, come check this out. But because I am, again, looking to rebuild my wardrobe, I got some excellent deals on some brand new clothing here that I'm excited to share and show. I also, I wrote down the prices so I wouldn't forget. In total, I bought, let's see, 6 items. I paid $55.81 shipped. Okay, that's with shipping, tax out the door, $55.81 for all these items from Land's End. 2 items I won't show you because I went ahead and returned them. It was a couple of long sleeve tees that I didn't like the way they fit. One of them, the color was awful. It looked better online. And the other one, the fit was just awful. It was too big in the wrong places and too small in others. And I didn't like them. So Land's End, excellent customer service. Wasn't a problem to return. There's a physical store not too terribly far from me. So I'm able to bring my online returns back there. They're very nice about it. So anyway, the clothes, let's get into it. First, again, I'm such a fan of their Supima cotton t-shirts, both long and short sleeve. This is a short sleeve one in this beautiful olive color. It's like a very lively color. Like it's maybe not translating so much on camera, but like in person, it's a really rich color. I like it. Somewhere between a forest and an olive, really. And I bought this one in a 2X. The 1X was not available, but again, oversized, even oversized. It looks nice. I like it a lot. And these t-shirts are ordinarily, because I actually have tags on here. Oh no, it just says that it's Supima. It's the Supima cotton. I don't have an actual price. Okay. So I'm not sure what the retail price was, but I paid $10.19 for this t-shirt, which to me is worth it. And now I dropped my prices. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay. Next, here, I'll show you guys this one. Next, I bought this. They're calling this a lightweight jersey, 3/4 dolman sleeve top. And I paid $10.79. So it's got like kind of a boat neck. It's got, I call it flying squirrel sleeves. It's definitely dolman. And at first I looked at it, I'm like, is this going to look crazy on me? What size did I buy this one in? This one's a 1X. Okay. And at first I looked at it, I'm like, is this going to look crazy on me? And actually, no, it does not look crazy. Not at all. And in fact, this would be a great top to wear for me in the winter. I know that sounds crazy because I live in such a cold place, but I'm telling you, I get really hot. So this would be a great winter top. And then I could layer that sweater over it, right? That's what I'm trying to think about is, again, building a wardrobe. So I really love this top. It's really, really nice. Also, it's in tencel is the fabric. And which means it's going to wash nice. It's going to wear well. It doesn't cling to my skin in any way. So I like it a lot. I like the fit of it and I love the price. So that was a great pickup. And then let's see. Did I bring it up? Yes, I did. Here, I'll show you this little palette cleanser. I picked up this pencil pouch in blue camouflage for, what was this? $3, marked down to $3.19. $3.19. And I picked this up actually to get me over the $50 threshold to avoid the shipping, because shipping would have been $10.95, or I could pay $3 and change and get this little pencil pouch in addition. Whatever the normal price was, I would never pay for it, because honestly, this is not that much better than what you would find at Dollar Tree. Not too much better. It is lined, which is nice. place to put your name. Of course, I'm not going to use this for pencils, or although I could, I'll probably use this, for makeup or what have you. I'll probably give it as a gift. Who knows? But the zipper quality and all that, it's not, and the outer quality of it is not that much better than what you'd find at Dollar Tree, if I'm being truthful. So for the $3 that I paid, fine. The regular price, never, ever, ever. And then lastly, you guys, this is one of my favorites. I love this top so much. It's a double knit, square neck top. This is in the 1X. It's navy. So like, it's got like the inside of it is like lined in like jersey, like t-shirt, but then the outside is like a knit, and it's in a square neck. Hold on, let me just show you. In a square neck. It has a puff sleeve that comes nearly to the elbow, and it has like a little pin tuck detail, boop, right there, right above like the cuff, if you will. And you guys, this neckline, this sleeve, the pin tuck where it's gathered, it is literal perfection. This is such a great top. I cannot believe how nice it looks. I could not. I was looking at it at first. I'm like, is it going to be too small? I don't know. Oh, no. It's beautiful. And I love it. And it's in this beautiful rich navy, which is a little bit, I tend to wear a lot of black. So I'm trying to pull away and trying to add some more color to my wardrobe, and finding this in navy, I think, was a really great deal. And again, this was if I didn't say, this was $13.19. So it was the most expensive item, but still under $15 for Land's End quality is nearly unheard of. And I'm excited. I'm excited to start wearing these things, especially for an interview. That would be really great. Hopefully by the time I release this, I will have some interviews. But of course, I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on and that kind of thing. I hope to continue to bring you guys content. And like I said, if I learned any great tips as far as resumes or anything that I pick up from this job coach, shoot, I'll share it with you guys. I'm not paying for it. The last company is paying for it. And if I can pass it on to you guys, that would make me really happy. Make them pay even more, right? But anyhow, with that, y'all, that concludes today's haul. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for every single time that you do. Take care of a wonderful rest of your day. Please like and comment on the video. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'll have a hype button by the time I release this video. I'm not sure what it takes to get a hype button, but so far, no. But for those of you who have offered to hype my videos, thank you. So please keep an eye out. And if I get any news about the hype button, I will let you all know for sure. So thank you all. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I bid you peace.